That's the click. Okay, so here we are with the wheel off. Currently I'm trying to inspect a clicking noise coming from the front end of the car, and I'm unsure where it's coming from. So it sounds like it might be the ball joint, something loose. Either way, we're going to poke around here with the pry bar and we'll see if we can find out what it is. So take a pry bar here and just move around. Ball joint nut, castle nut seems tight. I don't think it would be that. Let's see here. That doesn't look like it's moving. Front control arm bushing looks okay. I don't see any play. The rear one, I don't see any movement. And this rear joint, the nuts seem tight. Can't be the rear control arm bushing. Doesn't look like it's the front control arm bushing. The bushing looks intact. This one does too. That looks okay. Axle's tight, there's no play. Axle nut looks okay. Wheel spacer, all the threads look good. Tie rod nuts look intact and good. So, strut bolts look good. There's no play in the caliper. All the nuts are tight. One thing I was poking around at that sounds like the noise is this shim. I'm running these shims and I'm wondering if that's the noise when I go over bumps or brake. It's a slight clicking noise. If it is, I can't quite do anything about that. But that pretty much goes for this side. Let's check the knuckle, actually. See if that moves around at all. Nope. That's pretty solid. Everything looks tidy back here. So that's this side. Suppose we can put it back together since there's nothing really. I think that's the noise. Look how much these move around and how much play there is. I want to say that's the noise. If that is, that's fine. That's nothing detrimental to the car driving. I want to say that's the noise. If that is, we just have to live with that. And at least I have peace of mind knowing what it is. But just to be safe, we'll check the other end, see what that looks like, see what it checks out. And we'll see if the other caliper makes this noise too. Okay, let's check this other end. Get this tire out of the way. On this side, castle nut looks good. Axle looks good. Axle nut looks fine. Ball joint looks okay. Let's see here. I don't see any movement in this joint. That bushing looks intact. This rear one looks fine. I don't see any play. And the bushing looks intact. Knuckle looks fine. All the bolts look correct. There's no slop in the caliper. But again, I think that's the noise I might be hearing. This subtle clicking. Dude, I don't even know if these calipers make that noise. Oh, they do. But that seems brutal. Interesting. Anyway, I'm pretty for sure that's it. But we'll do one more check and test. Torque wrench set to 65. Take the jack stands out. That's the click. So, at the end of the day, I suspect it was just like the pads in calipers making the clicking noise, just as we heard. If that's it, I mean, there's not much I can do about that besides maybe swap pads and shims, but it's not that big a deal. Pretty for sure that's it. Well, I have a bit more peace of mind now, knowing that the noise is the brake calipers. Thanks for watching this inspection video. Tune again next time. Bye-bye.